About 40 years ago, civic leaders here in our region set out to enhance opportunity for minority-owned businesses around here by establishing what became the Western Pennsylvania Minority Supplier Development Council. The council builds bridges between businesses and potential customers among our region's largest employers, and not so large in some cases. Every year it salutes the companies that are walking the walk when it comes to opening the door to minority-owned employers, and also those businesses themselves. Ron Alvarado is president of the Novus Group, one of this year's awardees, and Alexander Nichols is president and CEO of the council. And welcome, good to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
Yeah, your 40th year now.
40th year, yep. We started in 1972. John Adams, that was a name that a lot of people in the Pittsburgh region know, started it, and John just recently passed in 2011.
Oh, really? I didn't.
Right.
And I knew him well, absolutely, because I've done stories over the years on the organizations and its efforts here in the community.
Exactly. Yeah, he started something, and we were talking earlier about how the organization has evolved during that period of time. And I think one of the biggest, I guess, assets that has made a huge difference is technology. All of our minority businesses are entered into a national database, and that has become searchable throughout the United States for corporate members to go in if they're looking for particular minority businesses. And I think that was not around 40 years ago.
No, that's for sure.
Yeah,
and I guess making a national market out of some of this opportunity would have been impossible before the internet, and some of them are a lot more difficult for sure. Now, Ron, you're one of the awardees this year. Tell us about the Novus Group. What is it you all do?
Well, Novus Group is the formal or legal name of our company. It's Novus Staffing Solutions.
Okay.
We're a Robinson Township-based staffing firm. We provide temporary and direct placement services for corporations throughout the greater Pittsburgh metro area.
Okay. And what was it about Novus that put them at the top of the list this year?
We measure, we have a committee made up of corporate members that they take a look, and they look at their growth over 3 years, and they're grouped by sales. We look, category 1 is sales under $1 million. Category 2 is sales between $1 and $10 million. Category 3 is $10 to $50 million, and category 4 is over $50 million. Ron's firm were one in the category of $1 to $10 million, category 2.
Okay, very good. And obviously a growing business to turn up on this list. How have things been going for you?
We've done, it's been a really good run. Thanks to the folks at WPMSDC, Nick's support. We've, as a staffing organization, during one of the toughest economic periods in history, we've been able to create over 800 jobs in the local marketplace over 3 years.
Wow.
Our growth rate, we're at after 3 years, this is our 3rd full year in business. Our run rate is somewhere north of 260%. We expect continued exponential growth over the next several years. We've developed a great business model. We have a great team, and the results are there, so we're doing something right.
Very cool. Well, what are you doing? It's a pretty crowded marketplace. There's lots of staffing type companies
it's interesting
out there,
you mentioned
temporary
that.
help, all the rest of it. Right?
Well, we ideally, if we were to do this, we would want to enter a market during an economic downturn. So if you're going to start a staffing firm, you'd want to do it when the market is bottomed out, and so I think we hit it.
Okay. Well, you're just sitting around waiting for that great recession to come along so you can take the plunge?
No, but I guess someone, as fate had it, we just
timing happened.
We literally launched our company. We opened our doors November of '08.
Okay.
And during a time where the apex of the economic tsunami was happening, we could get no financing. But we had a solid business plan. I have 28 years, this is my 28th year in the staffing business, so we had a solid business plan, and we thought that we could make a difference in this market. And coming in at the time we did, we would be able to really get our processes in order. If you have a higher unemployment rate, you have supply.
Sure,
available. And so we were able to come in and really focused. We focused on specific markets that have not been as affected by the economic downturn, that had good demand. And so we've just it's been a great 3 years.
That's terrific. Council been helpful into making those connections and opening those
tremendous.
doors?
I had, I recall having meetings with Nick sometime during the summer of '08 when we were really tweaking our business plan. We knew that we were going to need all the help we could get and then some, both from making connections in the marketplace, but also seeking financing and other support. And you know, Nick has been, his organization has been wonderful. I really admire Nick and think very highly of him as a person, and also for what he's done for our community here.
Very cool. And for folks who are looking to connect with the organization and get some advice and help, you've got another big event coming up not too soon in the future, right?
Well, that's right. On April 25th, we have the area's largest minority trade show in the area. It's called Business Opportunity Fair, and it's going to be in Monroeville Convention Center in Monroeville.
Very good. So if folks want to get involved, how do they get in touch with you?
They can contact our office at 412-391-4423, or they can visit us on the web at www.WPMSDC.org.
All right, very good. Nick Nichols and Ron Alvarado, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
See you at the event in April. Thanks.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in a minute with a little dollars and cents. Stay with us.